Well, it's nighttime, but this time of year, nighttime means 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., post-meridian. I'm at the VFW Post in Prescott Valley, and I wish I could show you the views, but if you've looked at my other videos for the Elks Lodge, because this is only, well, a long walk, but very nearby to the Elks Lodge and the Moose, the views are incredible here. This is a great post. They have very limited hours. They're talking about expanding their hours, but just kind of out there, not too close to anything, and so people don't just drop in. But they're the friendliest people. This is the most friendly VFW post I've ever been in, and I love it. Great people. I am very pleased that I'm allowed to come here because I'm not a veteran of foreign wars. I'm just a legionnaire, so I'm happy that I can come here. Now inside, obviously, the VFW Post, Veterans of Foreign Wars, if you don't understand what that is, in Prescott Valley. And to be a VFW member, you have to have engaged, been active in a theater of war. And there are a few of those. So, for example, Vietnam was not a theater of war. It was a police action. Korea was a police action. So there are not that many VFW members eligible anymore. But what happened over the years, over the many years, these fraternal organizations are struggling. And so ultimately, the VFW had to welcome Korea vets and Vietnam vets, and I want to pay particular attention to this flag right here, Vietnam. These guys went over there 18 years old, 19 years old. That was my era. Our cause was just, and the problem was the government told us that our cause was just. It was, yeah. I'm not going to get into it. It was bogus, and there were a lot of protests. But the people that went over, the young guys that went over, my siblings, my friends that went over, they did what they were told to do. And so our cause was just is a very appropriate flag for them to fly, and we honored them. So this place does a great Friday dinner, ribs or meatloaf or pot roast or something like it. SR-71 Blackhawk. I knew a guy who flew those. Very serious airplane. So it's a small post, newer. Prescott itself, this is Prescott Valley again, but Prescott itself is a different deal. It's old, shirts for sale, trying to keep the doors open. And here we are in the canteen, the bar. Again, not very big at all. A couple of tables and chairs, and that's about it. Limited hours. They don't have that many members. So limited hours. It's kind of, it's on the outskirts, but it's a great place. Really super friendly people, and I'm fortunate that I'm a Legionnaire, not a VFW member, but they welcome Legionnaires. So I'm fortunate and blessed that I can come in here and share with these people. Just had some great conversation. Thing about VFW and the Legions to a lesser degree, but we're world traveled, courtesy of Uncle Sugar. We're world traveled and we can share stories. And so I just had some great conversation with a fine gentleman about England and his time there and my time there and the food. It's very, very cool. Let's see if I can scope in on this. Sounds a bit crazy and noisy in here, but there are actually only about 10 people in here right now.